everybody? Welcome to the Guerrilla Collective. I believe this is the 5th one. We've watched it every single year. And it's always a pretty good show. It's majorly featuring indies. So, you know, don't expect any, don't expect, Assassin's Creed or anything. It'd be cool. Cool if that was a thing that they got. That would be really cool. But, just like indies and stuff. You know, that kind of thing. You know? You know?
What is cracking, everyone?
Let me get a subtitles.
Anniversary of the Guerrilla Collective Barbecue Sizzling Summer Fest Showcase. It is the least pretentious showcase you will be checking out this summer. They Not Like Us. I'm your host, Justin Woodward, co-founder of the Mixed Media Indie Exchange, and I am at our beautiful studio in Berkeley, California. This year, we are bringing that fire to set things ablaze for this wild weekend of gaming events, starting with the Guerrilla Collective 5.0. So get ready. Some history about the GC. The Guerrilla Collective was created due to the fallout of 2020 and no in-person E3 shows at all. And we decided to come together with publishers, developers, and game enthusiasts to organize and deploy a showcase guerrilla marketing style and have some flavor to the culture. Since E3 is pretty much deaded forever and things are starting to build from the summer foundation, we are going to keep things going by dropping some exclusive game reveals, updates, developer commentary, along with having special guests. If you're near LA this weekend, we will be draped up and dripped out with over 50 games on the rooftop of the Grammy Museum in LA Live. It's going to be lit. For more info and to register, visit our website at MediaIndieExchange.com. We are excited to announce that we have a featured charity for this year's GC with Experience Studios, an Oakland-based nonprofit that provides diverse professional entrepreneurs in the video game industry opportunities to become successful and build self-sustaining businesses achieved through accelerator programs and access to funding opportunities. For more information and to donate, check out the Tiltify with this QR code. Thank you to Twitch for working with us on this charitable cause.
Thank you, Twitch.
To show you some love, the developers and publishers on this stream have blessed us with Steam keys from games in their catalog. When you see the following QR code pop up, grab your phone and take a snapshot for a chance.
Take a snapshot.
Game.
Chat.
First come, first serve.
It's probably too late. We're watching this after the fact, but chat, take it.
So be sure to check out the Guerrilla Collective event page on Steam. You can wishlist, buy, or play the games that have demos from this event. This year, we are also working.
It's very useful for me.
Game store on an event page, which is also pretty cool. So please head over there so you can check out the games that are available. We want to give a big shout out to our sponsors for helping to make this thing happen. The Zai Foundation, Raw Fury, New Blood, Indie.io, formerly Freedom Games, Goblins.
I worked with one of those people.
Fully Illustrated.
I would like to work with Goblin Studio.
Partners, Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, Steam for supporting the showcase and the developers on the stream. Big ups to the developers who participated and contributed their games and resources to make this event even possible. After this show, we will pass the mic to our friends who will make more reveals and drops at the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights show. This show will feature fantastic new game announcements from Assemble Entertainment, Top Hat Studios, and Joystick Ventures. Next Wednesday,
QR code did nothing.
At 10 a.m. Pacific for Dames for Games, Black Voice in Gaming.
We're doing a Black Voice in Gaming?
They have a really, really ill showcase popping off.
Hang on.
For more information about us and the game showcase tier, check out our event page at MediaIndieExchange.com and check us out at Twitter/X at Guerrilla Collect, at Indie Exchange, and everywhere else at Guerrilla Collective and Media Indie Exchange. Make sure to subscribe to our Twitch.
I know they were doing that again. I missed it.
One final announcement, we will be launching an indie game awards initiative called Dope Indie Games of the Year, aka the Digis, which celebrates the talented folks behind the craft of game development and their games. We will have more information related to the awards festival soon, so stay locked in. But enough of all that, let's get started with our first set of bangers this summer, beginning with the world premiere trailer.
World premiere. It's a cool little animation. That's cool.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
By the way, those of you watching a VOD, there should be a bingo link in the description. Do the bingo, because you would have just checked off 2 options right off the bat. There's right off the rip. 3 options actually. There's like 3 possible things this could be right off the rip. Am I gonna get copyright strike for this music? Should I continue talking? Am I gonna this sounds very professionally made. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. I feel like I'm gonna get got. Am I gonna get got? It's a really good song. I feel like I'm gonna get got. What options? The ones that you
Yeah, that was pretty
see?
cool, I guess.
That was pretty cool. I think that was called Reckless. It's SpongeBob! It's SpongeBob! Oh, it's not SpongeBob. Okay. Ukulele. Just got back. It was a skating game. It had co-op. They said world premiere a couple times. Big complaint people had in relation to this game was the camera. I wonder if they fixed it. I didn't play the original, so I can't tell. It's a remake, remaster. It's a remaster. Looks like they zoomed it out. I agree. It kind of looks zoomed out. Seriously? You're Ukulele? They butchered my name in the title for an... Oh, it's gone. The rap will need redoing, too. I like it. It's clever. And better than 2017's attempt. You would like it. Your name's still intact. Maybe they'll do my name next time, like Nukulele. None of these are good for storefront discoverability. They're fools. A lot of them. Well, we'd better hope people help out with the wish list and follows then.
Yum.
Oh, hi, pals. Relax. I'm back too, and slippier than ever. I've joined the sales team. It's gonna be fine. Oh, crap.
Welcome to Deathbound, a party-based Souls-like from Brazilian developer Trial Forge Studio. In Deathbound, you are introduced to an innovative combat system that allows you to seamlessly switch to various characters hosted within the body of one, forming a party. You'll be able to find and absorb the essence of 7 fallen warriors. Each time will grant a glimpse into their past.
Please, please.
Each character possesses a unique fighting style, from spellslingers, brutal maulers, skillful swordsmen, and even a graceful capoeira fighter. During combat,
Cool.
you can instantly switch between characters. Known as morphing, this mechanic allows you to synergize the party members to overcome the challenges before them. Morph during dodges and even attacks, generating new combinations and powerful morph strikes. Each character has their own beliefs and ideals, which create a complex web of conflicts. This intricacy translates into gameplay, offering bonuses or penalties based on your team's composition. After being seduced by Goddess Death, the first civilization relinquished their immortality, and their futuristic society fell. Deathbound takes place centuries later in a medieval world of diverse settings, from hospitals to football stadiums, embroiled in the Church of Death's crusade against the cult of life. Gratia's brutalist architecture and the game's distinct visual style maintain a dark and immersive atmosphere.
I'm all for a new
Dive into a bold
Souls-like.
take on the
All right,
Souls-like genre.
I'm all for it. Like I like Souls-likes. It's fine. And I'm willing to cut it some slack because they notoriously don't show well in trailers and stuff like that. But that looked very slow. It looked very, very slow, like Mortal Shell level of slow. And whether or not it's truly a Souls-like, or if they're just using the buzzword, yet to be seen. As I did not see more Souls-like mechanics. So I don't know. I don't know. From the looks of it, this game is more of a Souls-like, based on this trailer, than that game was. So like, I don't know. I need to see more. I need to see more. This is reminding me of a classic video game that I think is very different at the same time. So it's like, it's barely a comparison that I'm making here. But with the way that the Vulgar 2, with the way that that upgrade system works, I think it was Ghosts and Goblins that did that. So kind of barely a comparison because it was just based on the armor thing. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Oh my god, that banged. Oh it. God damn. Roguelike card-based, or deck builder, I mean. I used to always say card-based. That's not a thing anymore. I don't say that anymore. Now it's deck builder. So it's like a roguelike tactics deck builder. Did I put deck builder at the bingo? Knights in tight spaces. Oh, I think we've heard of that game before. I think they've shown that game somewhere before. I don't know if I put that in the bingo. I'm gonna add it. Future bingo viewers. Ask me questions after the showcases from now on. But if it just says it, it's fine. Quote just means it's somewhere. Neon Blood.
Welcome to Steam World Heist 2.
Oh, hey.
In this world, steam-powered robots need water to survive. And in outer space, it's in short supply. However, something seems to be poisoning the sea, making clean water something worth stealing.
In outer space? Was Steam...
Together with your chosen
what was the
crew,
name of that game?
sail and heist your way through
Steam
the
Build?
oceanic shark.
Steam Build
In
2?
fact, let's join your submarine preparing for a heist.
that game that I played?
Goes north.
Bob Build? Is that what it was?
This is a mid-game mission, so let's pick our crew. Daisy is a fantastic sniper.
SteamWorld Build. Was SteamWorld Build a prequel?
Reaper, and Poe is a boomer, able to deliver massive damage.
Poe's a boomer!
As captain, you can tailor your crew and choose their roles to fit your
Okay,
playstyle.
boomer.
Like the previous game, the combat of SteamWorld Heist 2 is turn-based. Plan your attacks and keep in mind enemy position, cover, and environmental hazards.
That's cool. The Drew game. I've always wanted to give the SteamWorld games a good crack. They have a lot of, like, even beyond just robots, they have a lot of things that I like. Not too into turn-based games usually, but it's not an immediate no. But I've always wanted to give them a fair crack. Just never have. This ricochet mechanic is really cool.
Okay, you haven't got all day. Let's skip ahead to the end of this encounter. Ah, great. Another successful heist. We've increased our reputation, and all characters who are part of the heist get some experience, even if they're scrapped. Now we are back aboard our ship. Let's upgrade our submarine and equip it with a torpedo.
A torpedo? I can get big for this. I'm not gonna go one. Oh, I got
Nice. This should make life easier as we continue adventuring on the Great Oceanic Shard.
Pretty good. How you doing? Oh, hi, Angie. How are you? I never seen you.
We hope you've enjoyed this brief look into SteamWorld Heist 2. Rest assured, there's plenty more to discover, both across the sea and deep below. So grab your map, set your course, and prepare for a heck of a heist. In SteamWorld Heist 2, coming August 8th, wishlist now.
Wow, that's super soon. Also, Steam Powered Giraffe is doing the soundtrack again.
In the faraway planet Sigma, there is only one man who can
Nice
change
hat.
the
Those are my
course of
ears.
history. And this man is you. Welcome to the world of Keyboard. Every mission in Keyboard starts with a combat map. In this map you can plan and choose your way through the mission. Some paths are more dangerous than others, and there is only a few ways to replenish your health, such as meditation challenge, so you'll need to keep it in mind and plan your way carefully. Keyboard combat consists of familiar beat'em-up elements, such as hand-to-hand combat, melee weapons, special abilities, but you can combine them with the long-range firearms. Only catches you have a limited amount of ammo, and you can switch back to fists to replenish it.
Stage clear.
Implants are one of the key features of Keyboard. You are playing as a cyborg, and with the right resources you can weaponize your body. Blur is usually my choice. This set of implants provides increased mobility and speed of attack.
That's cool.
Now let's move a little bit forward and check implants in action.
Oh, you're like full robot by the end.
What you can see on the screen are a few additional effects of the blue implants. Legs change the distance of dash and also leave the fire trail behind you, while left arm adds so-called shadow attack, which is few additional strikes after a successful combo. On the right arm, gunslinger has equipped. This implant provides a unique weapon, gunslinger ricochet revolver, and it also can be used in the combos.
Okay, I'm not gonna front. This trailer,
And you have a
not
lot of
grand.
choice.
but the game looks really cool. A lot of build variety. That's really cool. I think I'm gonna keep my eye on that game. See where it goes. That's really cool. Oh, a secondary. Is this a? Oh, it's okay. Prologue. Okay. I think I'm gonna get small for like cinematic trailers, but when it's like gameplay like this, then I'll stay big. that's gonna be the new rule. If it's a cinematic trailer, I'll get small. That's kind of how I run with, like, when I'm, like, playing video games, you know? I get small for the cinematic, so it kind of makes sense that I'll start getting small for specifically cinematic trailers. Oh, or, of course, if I'm blocking something. Is this a rhythm game? Yeah. That's cool. Rhythm action? Night Time. I've heard of this game. Killing Time. Resurrected. The classic FPS. Oh, is Night Dive a studio? Well, now I look like a dummy. But Night Dive was a game. There must be a Night Dive thing somewhere. There's gotta be. I might be thinking of like Iron Lung or something. Or like that. Remember that one game? We played it during, it was in the Dread X collection. Remember that? Kind of turned into what Iron Lung was. I don't think it was the same dev. Killing Time. Resurrected. Okay. Kind of a boomer shooter kind of thing. Alright, I'm into it. I'm into it. Tomba! Special Edition. Choose original or remastered soundtrack. Love that. Never knew if it was Tomba or Tomba. Tomba. Cool. World premiere. First choose expressive 3D platform. What does that even mean? Set in a massive open world. You telling me you don't think Super Mario Galaxy is expressive? I just don't agree. Project Eyes. Alright. Remember Planet Side? Oh, that was the name of the game. Okay. Ascendant. The name is a link. I swear to God, I've heard of Airborne Empires, but it didn't look like that. Swear to gosh darn dang. Primal Planet. I got a little compy. Got a little compy friend. A little compy friend. Oh, and your compy friend eats the fish. Compy's my favorite dinosaur. Project Haven. I thought this is what Airborne Empire was. Wait a minute. I just have this backwards? It's cool though.
That last segment featured a dope block of games and exclusives and drops, all kinds of reveals. Volgar 2 looks super fun. I love the first one, hard as.
He said black of games, but I think he meant block
Shout
of
out
games.
to Chris and also Digital Eclipse for making that possible. Also, I see you, Neon Blood. That game looks so gritty. Loved it when I first saw it. Awesome. We are rocking with Valve to support the devs through a Guerrilla Collective event page on Steam, so head on over to wishlist all the games in this event. Epic is also supporting these efforts too and has a block of games you could find on the Epic Game Store being promoted, so check them out. Also, please support our partner charity at Experience Studios and donate through their Tiltify QR code to show the devs some love. Up next on the GC 5.0, we are blowing up the spot with some high-octane, explosive action titles. Let's get it.
Explosive action titles. The continent of that's gone. Suddenly, a huge wooden fortress appears in front of you. Final night. Is it co-op? Usually beat 'em ups like this are co-op. Maybe not. Maybe it's more like a you bring companions along with you and they like an NPC fighting with you. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, how you doing? That boy? Yeah. It was one of the sub-goal rewards. Feeling generous because I was mad at him for playing Valorant without me, like the baka he is. Ace tried to make it up with to me with monetary value, and it works. I am a whore like that. I can be bought. It's true. Ninja Slayer. Good shopping and paid a bill. Nice. Nah, Ghost did bad. No. Giants. They're a little dude. Very little dude. Camera way out there, God. Boss fights? Huh. This might be the first game out of all the showcases we've watched so far that is a 100% for me. That got me excited. That looked really cool. That got me excited. That was a really cool trailer. Yeah, this game looks great. By New Blood. I wouldn't really call this a Doom clone. First off, crazy that you just used Doom clone in like a modern day setting of like calling a modern day game a Doom clone. Crazy that you said that. Wild that that was just said. But also, it's a simulation. It's a simulation game or whatever. Not really. What's it called? It's a kind of simulation. I forget. There's a specific word for it, but it's like more like a Deus Ex or like a Thief or like even a Dishonored. You know, very Doom. Like I'd say that. Okay. I mean, like usually with nowadays, I can get big. This is usually with like modern day, we just say FPS. We don't really use the term Doom clone anymore. FPS is like completely replaced that. People do say boomer shooter though. You are dead. Yeah, I do agree. It is very like Doom. Like I get it. I get where it's coming from. I'm not criticizing the use of the word Doom clone. It's just I've never seen someone say Doom clone in like a modern setting. Usually people just say FPS or boomer shooter. Like it just caught me off guard is all. Like it made 100% sense. Now this, on the other hand, is a Doom clone. Evil v evil. Is it like a situation where you don't say the evil, like that one anime? Exclusive.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, magical knower of things all.
Is that Flea Pig game?
Am I the reddest?
Well, of course, my lord. But there is another.
Great, all-powerful mirror of question-based magic. Who among the earth-walking
Question-based
cretins
magic.
shines more crimson than I?
Well, there's...
Love this animation.
A red guy?
Love it.
He's
Very cow and chicken.
red guy!
Upon looking into this...
Yeah, Billy and Mandy, Courage. Yeah, that same vibe. Oh, it's this game!
I demand that you find this Antoine. Find out what he loves the most and take it from him. He will come running, and I...
He will come.
Leaving me the reddest being on and slash or in the planet.
Yeah, this game is like a Wario type of game, or more recently, Pizza Tower. People talk about Pizza Tower. It's kind of that same vibe, but like what it really is it's Wario Land.
The trials are the single greatest test of skill and might in all the world. Mastering your arcana will be key to triumphing over the trials. The different elements of arcana each hold their own unique style. Water is balanced between offense and defense. Lightning arcana hit lightly but quickly.
I admire any wizard that likes to play with fire.
Upgrading your arcana is as paramount as mastering stronger spells.
I think this is
A boost to your arcana shall serve you wisely.
Wizard of Legend, I think it's called,
Relics are mementos of great wizards of old.
which came out before Hades. So no, unless that's not what this is.
Continue
This type of gameplay style
and
is
your
just long before
burgeoning
Hades.
powers will grow.
Now you're firing on all cylinders.
What a breathtaking display of power.
Wizard of Legend 2,
Guess
it
you
said
weren't
earlier.
as
Okay, cool.
invincible as you thought.
The apparatus can make
Wizard of I talked about it the first time we seen this game.
Potions aren't free.
Each cloak's got magic to make wizards mightier.
Time for the two of you to tango. Yeah, okay. You have you can stop showing off.
I really wanted to play Wizard of Legend 1, but it was local co-op only.
Put your capabilities to the test.
You bring the thunder, I'll bring the lightning.
This elemental looks down to earth.
Jabara, the Witch of the Sands. Will you prove yourself?
Show me your magic.
This is your chance. Become legend. Wizard of Legend.
Sure, dude.
Yo, Ninja Slayer Neo Satma in Flames is the longest title I've heard in a while, long as hell, but they deserve every consonant, every vowel. It looks super sick and explosive. Please wishlist the games on our Steam event page to cop them when they are available, and slide by the Epic Game Store page while you're at it. Next up, we will boost your heart rate by jump scaring you with new reveals from some dope horror titles. Dim the lights and let's crawl in.
We're so lucky to live in a mansion like this. I'm not so sure about it. I think it's really creepy.
but it's still better than being in an orphanage. Right, Jennifer? Where did everyone go?
Corpse party? No. Harry. Clock tower. Yep, clock tower. So cozy. This is Resident Evil before Resident Evil. No, it doesn't count. This is the original Resident Evil. We should play this.
My name is Joe Modulescu.
The craziest thing about Clock Tower.
Games, and I'm overseeing development of Clock Tower Rewind.
I'm not going to interrupt the show.
Tower is a
I was
very
going to do it.
unsettling game.
The craziest thing about Clock Tower is that I think it's the third game is straight up a magical girl game.
To what you can do as the player, I think contribute to that feeling. It's a staple in the beginnings of the survival horror genre, and it's a game that was only released in one territory in the past. There are other franchises that I think get too much of the credit for where this genre came from, and I think it's really exciting to have people be able to see some more of these ideas
Clock Tower 3?
in a way that they've never seen before, coming from a place that they may not have thought they came from. But this game that is so integral to the creation of that genre, or at least the explosion of that genre, has been inaccessible for decades. And for a lot of people that want to go back to the roots and see where a lot of these ideas came from, or where a lot of thematic choices came from, they've had to go through a variety of hoops or less than ideal means to experience something that is really...
Yeah, I think it was Clock Tower 3. Clock Tower 3 is straight up a like Sailor Moon magical girl game.
Assets, any of the audio assets, or any of the gameplay features. We wanted to make sure that we didn't do anything that compromises the integrity of the original experience. We wanted to keep it as it was, but not to a point that it degrades the experience for people coming in that maybe didn't play games back when this came out. Maybe they
Limited runner features.
We've added things like saving anywhere and rewind that allows you to reverse small mistakes. And you can also load back to a previous save if you want to go back far enough to address something you might have done to mess up an ending you were trying to get. The localization, I think, is the most important new feature. It makes the game more accessible to a variety of people who never had a chance to play it before. WayForward has added a new animated intro, voice-acted
so
manga
cool.
cutscenes.
So I was sent to Granite Orphanage, the place where I live now.
New vocal tracks, restored content from the PlayStation 1 version of the game, and an interview with the game's original director. Clock Tower Rewind will be available.
It's crazy
later
that this
year
is so
on
niche
Nintendo
that
Switch,
only I care
PlayStation
about
4,
it.
PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and Steam.
That's so cool. Limited Run are such legends. That's so cool.
Roman. Roman. It's time.
Where is this? Where am I?
Oh, this game!
Hello?
We do what this place demands.
Is this hell?
Hell would have meaning. This is just us.
Very Silent Hill.
This place will break you.
I don't believe you.
Imagine these devs are making this game and then they announce the Silent Hill 2 remake and the new game and so on and so forth, and they were like, crap. But it looks so good. That game looks really great. Just like a crap moment where it's like, we didn't get it out fast enough, dang it. Like, you know? Looks great though. Looks like a great game. I hope it beats the breaks out of the shadow of its inspiration. You know what I mean? Travel back to where it all began. So that game that I think it was Maker was like, I think you'd really like this. Yeah, it is FNAF. Run. Hide. Survive. Remember when you thought pizza wouldn't be mentioned? Fuck! They didn't show any pizza though, did they? Did they? They gotta show the pizza. Did they show the pizza? Was there pizza visible? They did? Dang it! Dang it! I didn't even see what the title was because I was so upset.
Hey, I'm Nath, and this
Dang
is
it!
a noir survival horror game.
Gotta apologize to Ace, I do.
You play as Mika, a black market delivery driver.
Man, she called a shot. That's crazy.
Abandoned British city. I'm making this game solo, and it'll be releasing on Steam and GOG later this year.
Smell.
GOG?
Something's burning.
If you like what you see,
GOG?
help me out
Say
if
GOG.
you're interested over on Steam. There's also a demo available there if you fancy giving it a go. Alright, enjoy the footage.
God.
Yui!
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Huey!
That's not what that means. Alright, mark off beanbag on your bingos. Leaving man. Man, the Resident Evil weirdos are just they're eating. They're eating. Like, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy how many like great looking Silent Hill and Resident Evil games have been like being announced, shown, and released. It's so crazy. The Resident Evil freaks are just fucking they're fine dining. It's crazy. Especially with like games like what's that one game that released recently? It was Clock something. I don't think it was Clock, was it? It was not. I'm thinking of Clock Tower. Crow Country? Crow Country with that game releasing and people like loved that game. Or is it Crow County? It might be Crow County. People have just been falling in love with that game. If we were to like go like a little bit more in the past, that one game Alice or whatever it was called, I think it was Alice or I think it was Alice, something like that. Like it's just they've been eating so well, which is great. I mean, like as far as survival horror goes, like this type of model, like going back to the classic style. It is so good. This is more Silent Hill than Resident Evil. Hollow Body. That game looked really good. I know I was talking over it the whole time and comparing it to things that it surely won't be able to compete against. That's just how that goes. But like it looked really good.
Tactical RPG set in a school
really
on a
good.
mysterious island.
You're looking for America McGee? No, that's not what I was talking
Faye,
about.
the protagonist. She's the last practicing demon hunter after her grandfather.
This is Persona. For all of you Persona freaks.
She pulls together a crew of other
tactics,
students to fight the
obviously,
demon
not-
hordes who are breaking through to the human world, including Newt, whose family has run a shrine for 1,000 years. He heals and buffs friendly characters on the grid. He also collects anime fan subs. Then there's Namako, who debuffs and stuns
It is
enemies,
very
and her
Persona
special
coded.
does a water attack across a wide area.
A different kind of
Do not
gameplay.
call her a goth. She hates that.
Don't call her a goth, chat. Oh, I'm covering their faces. My bad. My
Dustin
bad.
is
Hang
our
on.
resident
Hang on. My
hero.
bad. Hang
His
on. Wait.
shirt
Hang on. Hang on.
Like
Hang on. Go back.
characters
Hang on. Wait. You gotta see the goth. Hang on. I mean the not goth. You gotta see the not goth.
Then there's
Okay.
Namako, who debuffs and stuns enemies, and her special does a water attack across a wide area. Do not call her a goth.
She's not goth.
She hates that.
He hates it. Just like dark clothes. Okay.
Destin is our resident himbo. His short shorts give him power.
Hi, Destin.
Like Faye, he knocks characters back, allowing for interesting combos and strategies. Demon School has a deep story, relationship building, minigames, techniques to upgrade your skills, and 15 characters to use in battle. Here are a few of them. Each character has basic attacks that complement each other. Oh, that's a dog, by the way. And unique special attacks that do things like insta-kill enemies for double the action points, drop items from the demon world, or start triple combos. Thanks for watching.
Designs
Look forward
are
to
so
more coming
cute.
from us very soon.
So cute. Yeah, I don't know if I would be into it because I'm not too into tactics games like that, but I do like the style. So, I don't know. If they offered me a key, I would be like, yes, please. But I don't know if I would buy it quite yet. I need to see more. I believe this is the game by the devs of, I might be wrong. Maybe I shouldn't say what I'm about to say. I'll wait. I don't think it is now. Now that I've seen more, I don't think it is. I'll say what I was going to say. But in a different context, trying to guess who made this game. A long while ago, there was, the devs of Payday 2 had some issues where, holy epilepsy. Project Z. Beyond Order. The devs of Payday 2 had some like financial issues, and a lot of the devs of that game split off to make different games. One of which is probably going to be at one of these showcases, at least I hope. I forget the title at this exact moment. Another one was GTFO, the game that released that Debbie and Araband and Chunk and the one that they played, like the one that Debbie is like upset. But that was one of those games that came out of that split where those devs had those financial issues and a bunch of devs left and they went to go make their own thing. one of the things that one of the dev studios went out and made, but they never released, was a game that was basically, it was like a stealth action shooter, right? But it was basically you played as the Inglourious Bastards. But it was like a stealth action heist kind of game where you killed and stole from Nazis. And they had like a little pre-beta alpha thing that I played, and it was really good for what it was. It definitely was an alpha. It needed work. Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest. But that was also one of the games. So I thought that it was that game, but it's like, no, it's that I don't think that game went anywhere, which is a shame, because like what was the bones that were there was really cool. Like you get to play as the Inglourious Bastards. Like that's really cool. Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
It is really refreshing to see neo-retro demakes of classics like Five Nights at Freddy's and Clock Tower. I am definitely gonna cop those. I've been waiting for Post-Trauma for a minute.
Buddy.
Shout out to Raw Fury.
The Clock Tower thing wasn't a demake.
Like a AAA game.
That's what the game looks like.
For demos, trailers, and updates on those games, check out our Guerrilla Collective Steam event page and wishlist all the games on the stream. Also, check out the Epic Game Store for a selection of games from the GC. Before we move forward, it is key time, baby. Grab your phone or fumble your bulkiest iPad like
Gotta get your phone.
High school graduation.
Gotta get your phone. Gotta take it.
Code on the screen.
Gotta get it.
For some sexy social keys. I'm talking a lot, so you have some more time. There you go. There are more keys in this up-and-coming showcase.
Referring to Den of Wolves. That's the new game. Yeah, that's the new one.
We will
Yeah, that's not the game that I was referencing though. That's not the old
style platform action
Nazi game. That was like called Raid something or other.
Hi, I'm Jose, and I'm here to introduce you to Cozy Dungeons. Cozy Dungeons is an adventure / interior design game where you explore dungeons, clear them out of enemies, and renovate them for a profit. After all, why just conquer a dungeon when you can turn it into a B&B? We're showing you today our tutorial dungeon, which takes place in the home of a wizard who got evicted by goo monsters. To beat the dungeon, we must first complete all the renovation requirements the client demands of us, such as cleaning dirt, building furniture, destroying barricades, and much more. These appear on the left side of the screen. Some of these requirements demand we talk to the client and see what they want. Here, he asks us to place an alicorn and a couple of gold piles next to his visage. Where could that be? Oh, this has his face. Surely he means this statue. Let's open the build mode and place what he asked. The guys on the floor tells us where the decorations should be relative to one another. And presto.
In presto.
He seems to like it. We need to get to the next room, but the door is locked. Let's look for clues nearby. Let us face each other and figure out the path forward. Okay, and what does this lever do? Oh, I get it now. One more. Yes, now we may proceed forward. Oh no, the room is full of enemies. Better get rid of them. To beat a dungeon, we must also defeat all the enemies inside. To do this, we have our trusty sword, our combat techniques, and tools like the explosive barrels. The enemies won't know what hit them. Once we complete all the renovation requirements and defeat all the enemies, we can beat the dungeon. We'll get a reward depending on our efforts, and we will return with our spoils to the guild. And speaking of the guild, this place is absolutely wrecked. Time to renovate. The guild is our home, which we can decorate however we want. At the start of the game, a mysterious accident left it in shambles, and it's up to us to rebuild it from scratch. As we progress through the game and keep renovating it, we will be able to use our gold to buy blueprints for more decorations, upgrade our tools,
I know it's like sped up, but I would like to imagine that it's not.
Or hang out with the other members of the guild. There, much better. This marks the end of our time together. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, be sure to wishlist Cozy Dungeons today on Steam. Thank you for watching.
That's cool. One part like bed and breakfast builder / manager, other part dungeon crawling action game. That's cool. What did that just say? Double Shriek? Double Shake? Yeah, that's great. Calico Cara. Yeah, holy thighs, right? Looking respectfully. Dinks! Double Shake. That game looks great. That looked amazing. Once again, limited run. They know what they're doing.
Set out on the journey, my child, and find your
Pretty lady. Yeah, maybe it was just a pretty lady, but very Shantae, which I'm all for.
But I don't know where to go, where to search for it.
Play a note at the melody world. A great sight one can cast. Other worse, whereby the heavy cup of wine one can cast.
So it's like not really a rhythm game. You're not really. It's kind of like a typing game. The land. I can't read that title. That went so fast. The land of
Expedition
the
report number 1.1. We finally landed on the planet of Ava, although not without problems. The ecosystem here is beyond anything I've ever seen, and hey, Vic, I told you not to jump in like that while I'm compiling a report. Oh, watch your back! There's something behind you.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
I've already made some friends here. No wonder. Ava is teeming with life, which makes it that much more important to preserve. A challenging mission lies ahead of us. We must gather all the data we can to rescue the creatures of Ava. Because a mysterious infection, known as the Withering by the local inhabitants, is slowly taking over the...
Who's got binoculars on their head?
Speaking of Ava's inhabitants, they're called the Gnar, and so far they treat us with apprehension. This makes our mission even more difficult. Because time is of the essence, and we can only save so many creatures. But you know what? We're not backing down. As humans, when life throws obstacles at us, we learn how to overcome them and move forward. Vic? We've got company again. Vic? Hello? Are you there?
I think that's the second time we've seen that game. It looks so great. I'm hoping, and I'm nitpicking, okay? I'm a nitpicker, what can I say? I'm hoping that they raise the camera a little bit, maybe zoom it in, but also mainly raise it.
Is a challenging climbing game where
otherwise,
you take control of a physics-based egg and experience a
physics-based egg
at the top of the world. The egg's shape directly influences its jumping capabilities. Synchronize the jump timing with the egg's rotation cycle to jump from the tip and reach greater heights. But
if you fail in your egg cracks, or you just bored?
Better. Precise control of the egg is key to success. The environment is hazardous. The egg is wobbly, and gravity is extremely ruthless. So every fan of games like Getting Over It or Jump King should feel right at home. Falling can cause you to crack, and you will have to control a slippery yolk while you wait for your eggshell to regenerate. Watch out though, because in the yolk form, you can slide off platforms and fall through cracks. Keep in mind that there are no checkpoints, so every time you fall down, you will have to climb up, again and again. If you're looking for additional challenges, keep an eye out for hidden stamps. Apply them to your eggshell and deliver to the top of the world for extraordinary rewards in form of egg decorations and alternative skins. Like this Easter egg, right here. Every time you fully crack, you lose all collected stamps. Get your shell recovered and climb back up. Hens are not your friends either. Every pointy surface in the hen house is a danger for a fragile egg. Once you escape the hen house, a whole, even deadlier environments await you. Travel through the world from the egg's perspective and feel like a real egg. This is not
a common thing for these types of games. Vertigo. They usually don't do music.
Ascend with egging on. Wishlists now on Steam.
Egging on. Egging on. Egg gone. Egging gone. World premiere. Yo! You fight Tonka trucks in this game! That's crazy! Finally, I can bring justice to the Tonka universe! Finally! Sandboxes will rue the day! Can I parry a truck? That game looks sick! That game looks so good! That game looks really good! Yeah, I hope they make the camera a little less shaky. But like still, that looked really cool! That was really cool! At the lady with the sword on the construction site. Men want me, blue-collared workers fear me. You can play as a bird. Ever since Banjo-Kazooie, you couldn't have played as a bird, but in this game they allow you to do it. Banjo-Kazooie is the last game that had bird tech. That's not true. It's the last one. There's never been a bird in a video game since then. The Secret of the Crystal Mountain. Sorry, of Crystal Mountain.
In a world filled with crime,
that game looks great,
and unfathomable horrors, one girl has to wake up already because she's late for school again. Dive into Little Problems, a cozy detective game where the mysteries that matter aren't about grand thefts or sinister plots, but about navigating the quaint challenges of daily life. Follow the story of Mary and her friends as you piece together clues and deduce culprits. One little problem at a time. Little Problems, coming this winter.
That game's really cute.
Wow. Creatures of Ava is turning things out, and it looks like it will be a pretty impressive transformative tale. I get random Viva Pinata vibes from all those aesthetics.
Really? Oh yeah, okay, I see it, Justin. I see it. I see where you're coming from.
Personally, for tuning in. Stay tuned for publisher spotlights immediately after this show, which will feature our partners Assemble Entertainment, Top Hat Studios, and Joystick Ventures. Make sure to check out our mixed merch store to support us. We have hoodies, caps, shirts, pins, and the whole nine to get you soaked out with excellent drip. Our next set of games that slap are in the tactics and strategy genre, with a few sim-like experiences sprinkled in for good measure. Get ready to make a well-calculated move with these up-and-coming gems.
Not gonna lie, Justin, this merch could be better, I think, yeah. It's basically just your logo, and like, don't get me wrong, the logo for both the Mix and Black Voices in Gaming, it's a very nice logo, but I feel like you could do more here. Especially with like Black Voices in Gaming, the brand, I feel like that could be an opportunity to like branch out from like in gaming and really support like Black Voices in art, you know, like support some really cool Black artists. You know, that could be a really cool opportunity, and you tie it in with the Black Voices in Gaming brand, you know. That'd be really cool. I don't know, especially and like with the Mix and the arcade aesthetic, I feel like you could really embrace that and bring some like cool like retro wave kind of shirts, you know. I feel like that's you got a lot of opportunities here with your branding. I feel like you could really bring it somewhere, you know. Day of the Shell. Title. It was cool aesthetically, it did. Whoa.
The Cataclysma left us broken. Lost. But we rose, piece by piece. Night after night. And we survived. They broke us once. But I see no broken souls today. I see a people carved from stone. And with this stone, we will rebuild.
City Builder Tower Defense, but by the Moonlighter devs. That's something to keep your eye
to
on.
brief you on your mission in Grit and Valor. The year is 1949, and the war rages on. Axis powers have dominated the battlefield using mechanical war machines. As commander of the Resistance, we need you to lead our band of Allied mech pilots. Together, you must deliver the EMP weapon into the heart of New Germany to disable their base of operations. With a blend of real-time tactics and roguelike upgrades, you must reclaim Europe, region by region.
Roguelike
Every mission, you will control a squad of 3 mech units, escorting your command vehicle through waves of enemies. This is your highest priority, as it carries the EMP needed to turn the tide against New Germany. Expect these missions to become increasingly difficult as you progress. Therefore, choosing the right path and field upgrades is critical. If you are daring enough, you can also complete bonus objectives to gain more permanent rewards. However, should you become overwhelmed and the command vehicle is destroyed, your campaign in the region will end. In such circumstances, you must return to our HQ to rebuild, rearm, and redeploy. You can use the supplies you've earned to upgrade your mechs and promote your pilots. You can also customize your squad. Pair each pilot and their abilities with the right mech to unlock your squad's potential. When ready, you must brave the front once again and push even further into the heart of enemy territory. At the end of each region, our reports detail there is an enemy boss to face. Once you overcome it, you must march on the next region, which will present its own challenges. I trust you are up to the task and will join our Discord server to hear more about Grit and Valor 1949. Wishlist on Steam today. Good luck, Commander, and Godspeed.
Following the defeat, Yamato Empire ceded its territories in the Pacific, leaving behind a chaotic vacuum of power.
Semboyan kita tetap satu. Merdeka atau mati.
New Phoenician insurgents continue their attack of the remaining UOC soldiers stationed in the colony. Krieger mech squads have been deployed to contain the situation.
Move that ass, maggots. I don't fucking care which idiot.
Those are big mechs.
The president had expressed concern about the brutality our brave UOC soldiers have endured in the primitive land of New Phoenicia.
Our brothers in the colony have suffered too much from this insolent display of lawlessness. The UOC will be benevolent no longer.
Those hardy New Phoenicians salvaged.
It's kind of weird to put two mech-focused games back to back.
They
I think it kind of blends the lines between the two, but hey, you know.
To resist.
For the record, I think this game looks great. I think this game looks really good. That Snake! That was Snake Metal Gear right there! That was Mr. Metal Gear!
It was clear. The land belonged to the UOC, and we had to get it back.
It is of utmost urgency that we move to protect the people of New Phoenicia and defend what is rightfully ours.
That game looks great. Krieg's Front.
Welcome to the interstellar wilderness, where navigation is not just a skill, but the essence of survival. In a world meticulously choreographed by the laws of Newtonian physics, your vessel is an extension of your will. In real space, in real time. Every maneuver, trajectory, and pulse of thrust determines your fate. Whether weaving through asteroid fields, or engaging in combat. Larger ships demand strategic design to navigate effectively, but with the aid of retro thrusters and auto-adjusted trajectory, complete mastery over all 6 degrees of space is within reach. Exploit the absence of atmospheric drag to traverse vast distances at no cost. But miscalculate it, and no one will hear you scream.
Explosive thrust, you say? That's what I call my regret. Star Miner. Okay. Chocolate Factory. Not that one game that everybody. Ooh. I'll follow whoever that was. Maybe they should be after the showcase. Very, what's that one game? Satisfactory? Very satisfactory, but like with a very unique vibe. Satisfactory in Candyland. I love that. Very creative. You fight Gingy? That's great. That's really cool. Wow, that's this month. That's crazy. I'm excited to see what kind of things people make. I'm immediately in love.
Hello everyone, I'm Reggie Podkolab, Production Director at Flat Ponies, and I'm excited to present a short playthrough of a late game mission in Rebots. But before we have a look at some gameplay,
I'm immediately drawn to this game.
What kind of game Rebots is. Rebots is a first-person resource management game where you play as a new employee at the Rebots Corporation. Our story begins in a new and exciting frontier, better known as the asteroid field. Our goal is to terraform asteroids with mostly intelligent Rebots to fit the needs of different alien species. We start on the spaceport, the player's hub. There's a wide variety of things to do here. Explore, get to know some aliens, and complete missions for them. Let's go to the Grubservatory to get a job. For this job, we are going to have to build a solar plant on an asteroid. So let's head out and find ourselves an uninhabited one.
It's on Pride Month, of all things. 3,
We have a lot of asteroids to choose from.
that's what
in the asteroid
VTubers
field.
should be.
There's about 4 different
VTubers, step it up. That's what you need to look like. Alright?
Let's start figuring
Come
out
on.
how we get this solar plant built. Let's spawn the constructor and configure it. We need 7 semiconductors, 5 steel ingots, and 5 beams. First, let's get the constructor started on the solar plant by setting up the scaffolding. Our 2 combiners are already configured to
I
create
can imagine
ingots
dude
and
walking
steel.
through a
Let's automate
supermarket
this with some
and
Rebots.
walking past a woman, and while
Let's
like
spawn a
while
dispatcher
they
and send the
think that they're
connections
out of ear sight, but they actually aren't.
Since
They
both
just say
combiners require iron ore in order
their
to
boobs
make
are
iron
fake. I just
ingots
know
and
it.
steel,
I just know it.
we
I
might
can
as well
just
have
I
the
just know
dispatcher
it. Their boobs
dispatch
gotta
the
be
iron
fake.
ore in the hauler
They
to
can
both
have
of
it.
these combiners. By connecting the hauler to the head of the dispatcher and the arrows on the dispatcher to their respective destinations, and finally the combiner back to the hauler,
I would never do it.
production loop.
History disagrees. Okay, the gameplay doesn't look for me, but I
let's hook
love
up
the art
second
style.
input of the combiners. This we will do straightforward. Connect the hauler to the combiner and back again. Easy peasy. I'll just quickly set up the rest of the steel production loop. There we go. Now all we need to do is to spawn some workers, and that's the steel ingot automation done. Now we just wait and let the workers do their thing. From now on, this loop runs on its own, fully automated, and will keep on producing steel for as long as we provide it with the necessary resources. Now we just have to let the workers do their job while we sit back and relax.
Love the art style. Gameplay doesn't look. On Toronto.
Welcome back. Day of the Shell is expressive with a slick presentation and punchy tactical gameplay. Putting your brain to the test by constructing a chocolate factory would make any Oompa Loompa proud, so call me Charlie. All of those games are definitely pushing the envelope. But guess what? Key drop time again,
Also
kids.
bars? Holy shit. What the hell is that?
Camera and head to the giveaway page for your chance to get a key.
I don't know if Justin writes, I don't know if Charlie writes their own stuff.
Yes, I hope
But
you
like they were in their Duffy just then. That was
We're
crazy.
now moving laterally from tactics and strategy games into some exclusive action and turn-based RPGs. Let's get it.
Beloved Rapture is an upcoming retro-inspired JRPG with many modern conveniences and contemporary themes. Our public demo gives players access to the prologue and Chapter 1, establishing our main character, the setting, and larger storyline. games. Today, we instead wanted to show something deeper in Beloved Rapture's narrative. Midway through the game, the world opens up significantly, allowing free access to multiple cities, missions, and towns. This evolving rhythm of exploration allows for a deeper immersion into the world and greater autonomy over the story's progression. One of the major cities you'll visit is that of Alexandria, a vast
Alright, chat. JRPG's dead. We don't call them that anymore,
and
okay?
secrets to explore.
Don't
Check
say
the
JRPG.
job board for
JRPG is
optional
bad.
side quests, participate in
people have
various
spoken against it
mini-games,
before. In Japan, we don't call them JRPG anymore.
or take part
We call
in the
them
grandeur of the
RPG
Colosseum.
with a
Wherever
prefix
you
before
are,
if
keep an eye
needed.
out for hidden
This
paths,
doesn't look
movable
turn-based, is
obstacles,
it?
and puzzles that may yield
You're not showing
great
combat.
treasure to aid in your hero's growth. Swim through rivers.
This might just be an action RPG, a top-down action RPG.
Cuts for smoother backtracking. Use all forms of traversal to roam freely. There are no random encounters, so be sure to size up.
Combat is okay, so it's a turn-based action RPG. Okay, we don't say JRPG. Say it the fucking
so you
title.
must be mindful
say
of
the
sequencing
genres.
in combat. Use magic spells and special items to disrupt the flow in your favor. Charge up your relica meter and unleash extra.
It does look like the kid from Ghost Story.
Upon claiming victory, earn loot and powerful gear to modify your stats. These weapons can then be further upgraded, while also unlocking special abilities
Wouldn't mana be an action at
to enhance
JRPG?
your arsenal of magic spells. And with enough experience, your party will level
haven't
up,
played the mana games.
allowing you to assign bonus points to further
Final
customize
Fantasy
your
VII
heroes. The world is sprinkled with
turn-based
mini-bosses,
action RPG.
cutscenes, special
Sorry, no.
character
Sorry, yeah.
interactions,
Final Fantasy
optional
VII is a
dungeons, and
turn-based
much
action
more to keep the
RPG.
experience
Final Fantasy
fresh
VII
and
Remake
We
is
hope
a action
you are
RPG.
as excited as we are for the
Not
release
JRPG.
of Beloved
Don't say that.
Rapture coming later this
It doesn't
year.
matter where the
Thank
video
you all
game
for
is made. The
watching,
J
and
doesn't matter.
Thank you to the Mix and Guerrilla Collective team for providing us this opportunity to share what we are working on.
Hang on. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the things that I want to say, so I'm checking my email right now. I am allowed to talk about it. We're playing that game. That game that just happened, the dungeon, that game, that game that just happened. The game that just happened just there. Dungeon Crawler. We're playing that game. I have a demo already installed. We're playing that game. I had to check to make sure that I was allowed to say that. Because I just want to preface that game looks amazing. It looks really freaking good. The art is really good. The gameplay looks sick, but like I was making sure that I was allowed to talk about it. We're going to play that game. It's really good. This is very, that Caravan Palace music video. You know the one. I'm into that. Can you go back a bit? Sure. I'm down to go back to the beginning of this trailer because I was checking my email that entire time to make sure that I was allowed to talk about the things that I was allowed to talk about. So I'm willing to rewatch this trailer. I confirmed that I was allowed to talk about it. I just can't play the demo or anything on stream. I can't, like, show it. I'm allowed to talk about it. I ain't signed an NDA or nothing. I eat shit. I can fix it. Gendering them during Pride Month? Damn right, not do it again. WILD Tactics. Probably a tactics game, turn-based tactics, maybe? Need to see more. Love the art, though. If that's the art style that transitions into the game, love it. Sail endless skies and it's gone.
My name is Glenn. Glenn
Hi, Glenn.
Windwalker.
Hi, Glenn Windwalker.
A ship is nothing without a loyal crew, and I'm searching for the best. Okay, team, let's focus. Watch your back, Theo!
Customize your airship.
The Alliance isn't letting up. We need to get stronger. It's going to be tough, but I can't do it without you guys.
Wait, I didn't get the chat. Was the title of that game? I was enraptured by the actual title. You also made me type exclamation mark Luffy. I was so caught up. What was the name of that game? Bittersweet birthday. Excuse me? Excuse me? Swooning? Excuse me? Yeah, it's great that that one game that I forget the name of, the Crystal Mountain. It's great that the Secret of the Crystal Mountain is coming out, so other games can incorporate birds in their game, which again hasn't happened since Banjo-Kazooie in the 1990s. So it's good that, or really Banjo-Tooie. It's great that other games are allowed to have birds in them now. Escape the Ever After. Play free?
5 advance, die, and repeat. Aethermancer is a monster taming roguelike, so yeah, you know the drill. And that's my cat saying I should explain more.
My bad, yeah.
Okay,
Banjo-Kazooie.
As
I haven't played
Aethermancer,
Banjo-Kazooie.
you're fighting your way through the ever-changing fractured ruins alongside your monsters from challenging, turn-based, 3 versus 3 battles. Speaking of monsters, the stars of the show, you'll encounter more than 50 monsters from different mythologies, each playing differently with unique signature traits. For example, Wolpertinger can use the enemy's attacks against them. And you will need your team of monsters, as the world you're traversing is filled with danger and hostile monsters, like those over there. So menacing. If they have not spotted you though, you can ambush them, which grants you an advantage in the fight. Combat is all about managing your available Aether. Your monsters generate Aether every round, but also need it to unleash powerful spells, like this one. Some monsters can even purge enemy Aether to stop dangerous actions, as the enemies conveniently let you know what they plan to do next turn. Aether management is only one key to success. You can pursue different strategies. Let your monsters team up with the sidekick buff, or grind your opponents down with poison. But my go-to? Defeat them before they can do anything. If you attack enemies with the right elements, you can stagger them, which makes them skip a turn and receive more damage. Awesome. And hey, if you're a control freak like me, you don't have to just watch your monsters fight, you can take actions alongside them, depending on your player class. That's cool. During your adventure, you will explore the different regions of the Fractured Ruins. Today you can see one of them. You will encounter cute NPCs, find secrets to help you on your journey, break boxes, well, and most importantly, raise your monsters. Watch them grow stronger as you build a unique monster from a skill pool that reacts to your choices. So with time, your team grows stronger and stronger. You discover powerful combos and construct builds that feel so crazy good they feel broken. But be careful not to underestimate your enemies, especially when your monster's starting HP is reduced from corruption damage. Because once a monster dies, it is gone for the rest of the run. So you might still fail. Don't be discouraged by your inevitable defeat.
Wendigo? I think that was a Wendigo.
Try again. With each run, you unlock new
say that. I can say whatever I want.
You rebirth your monsters and guide them as they gain worthiness and grow stronger with each life, until you are able to reach the holy city of Vigil. Aethermancer is in closed alpha right now. Register for the raffle on our Discord server and try for yourself. See you in the Fractured Ruins.
Floof. I haven't been saying hi to people this stream, by the way. I'm just focused on the games. Love it. In love with it. Great game. 10 out of 10. This is a re-release. Yes? Maybe a deluxe edition kind of thing, I guess? Or whatever. Remaster? I don't know. It's called Midnight Edition. I don't know what that means. Hey, look, another Wendigo. Is that the theme right now? We got through the mech theme. Now we're on the Wendigo theme. This game gonna have one too? It kind of looks like it might. It kind of looks like it might be going in that direction. We just talking cryptids? Like, I'm down. unseen.
Nice. It is exciting to see new ideas and innovation on classic RPG themes. If you like those titles, wishlist them on our Steam event page and check out our Epic Game Store page for the games that are available there. Make sure to give love to our charity partner, Experience Studios, dedicated to giving back to the development community through its accelerator programs, funding, and mentorship. You could donate to that cause right here through the Tiltify link QR code. Up next, we are getting in our bag with exclusive updates from Mix and Guerrilla Collective alumni who are releasing soon and have some new updates. But first, a few words from a special guest who hosted the GC from the get-go, Kinda Funny's one and only Greg Miller.
We'll talk with you in a minute, Greg. We gotta take a quick pee break. Get into the showcase, everybody. Let's jump back in.
What's
Hi,
up, Guerrilla Collective? It's me, Greg Miller from Kinda Funny. Congratulations on 5 years of doing the Guerrilla Collective. It seems like only
Thank you. I worked hard.
We were in the very small Kinda Funny office. I was above a comic book shop, a retrofitted apartment. Doesn't matter. Filming the Guerrilla Collective way back when. So it's awesome.
Is that in the
to see
old
that
office?
Still going so strong.
Hey,
and of course, still providing so many opportunities to these amazing independent video games that need more eyes. And this is one of the best ways to do
showcase.
it.
I watch that guy's podcast.
Out there and make a lot of noise. And so, I mean, congratulations, Guerrilla Collective. Sure. Congratulations to you, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs
that's me.
who are watching this. Thank you for supporting this. Thank you for
I'm
supporting
one of those.
games. Remember, wish list all these games on Steam. I cannot tell you how much that helps the developers, but enough from my big old fat head. Let's see some more games.
Yeah, get your fat head out of here. Thank you, Greg. I love you, Greg. Allow me into your studio. Let me get store. Huh. You play as the slime girl. GCW Wrestling. He is a you've probably heard about the wrestling show I know it has awesome in the title. It's like something totally awesome. What's the name of the show? Somebody knows. It's a wrestling show where where he is the host. So he's directly tied to WWE. He does WWE stuff. This Is Awesome. That's what it is. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. He's the host of This Is Awesome.
Welcome to the CSA, Agent.
I didn't even see the title of that. I don't know what that was.
With your recorders intact.
Oh, it's still going. Never mind.
How much you're actually capable of.
Oh, God.
I was hoping that someone would be saying that his head is fat, and then also be saying that I should guess that it was this show, that I could post it and at him. So that there's me in my bright pink shirt wearing cat ears.
Hey, last one wasn't too bad.
It is much too late for that.
Here we go again. I'd like you to not hold back. It'd be good to see your work as designed for once.
Deadly. Launch imminent. I think it looks great. Where did Pancake go? I disable channel point stuff during showcase.
Famed Dr. Greg. I'm here to bring you home.
Maybe it's time I hit the planetary kill switch. How about a clapping?
You won't get rid of me that easy.
Come to me, Grim.
Elsie to Greg. I have Ash. I'm gonna get back out there and kick robot chassis. Sit still and get plucked. Cause you can't break me.
depth side come. Don't test me. Check this thing out.
Multiple playable characters? I just had a stroke. Holy shit. What the hell? What just happened to me? Oh my god. Very extremely low M sharp. Elsie. So, like, here's the thing about Titanfall 3, M sharp. EA doesn't have a showcase. EA's not doing a showcase. Titanfall 3, pretty big deal. You'd think they would have a showcase if they were doing something like that. No. Too low. Why is EA on the bingle? Bingle? That's the case. The bingle. And Xbox on Game Pass? It's possible. I mean, like, I'm gonna be real with you, I'm sure. Anything can happen during that Xbox showcase at this point. That Xbox showcase is such a wild card. If they went on stage and was like, we're buying out EA, I wouldn't even blink. Like, I just, like, it's like anything can happen during that showcase. Mifford Academy. Hello. Sega might make me blink a little bit. It's like Xbox had one single Japan-based studio and they just killed them, so, you know. Oh. This isn't what I think it is it? No, okay. Whew. I'm not gonna say what I thought it was in order to not jinx us so that it happens eventually. 'Cause that's a big hope. It is massive copium that the game that I want. I like the, I think it's an alligator with a, no, it's like a dolphin. I like the dolphin with a wheel. Always glad a cake. I mean, not today. Exclamation mark VODs. I like the dolphin with like a wheel leg and the white mom.
Death is only the beginning. Groovy. bit of the old ultra-violence.
What are you buying, stranger?
Come play Devolated with me forever and ever. Time to roast some pigs, baby.
Having a wheel for a leg would suck. Look at it. You could not walk.
This is not the dating sim I signed up for.
The voice actor for this is very Duke Nukem, and they referenced Resident Evil 4. Come here, 4, whatever. Are you wheelie cool? What do you mean? You're wheelie lame.
No. Oh shit, that's the name of the game.
Was that Devolated? Is that what it's called? I did the thing that I hate. In my opinion, the absolute worst thing that you can do for your game in a trailer and stuff, to like sell your game, the absolute worst, is as worst as it gets, is showing a really cool animated trailer followed by a game with an art style that does not match that trailer. Like, the really cool animation looks cool, like it looks good, but then you follow it up with your game. It doesn't matter if your game is the coolest game to ever exist. It doesn't matter if your game looks beautiful. If you show that animated trailer, or a CGI trailer even, and then the game doesn't look anything like that trailer, cinematic, you put yourself at such a disadvantage. Because this art style, this pixel art, looks really cool. These designs are super creative. But you started it off with that really cool, that really good looking animated trailer, and immediately it makes your game look bad because you can't match what that trailer looks like.
Being the homies, you guys are so cool. Devolated looks grimy and slick. It was made by a one-man army out of Vietnam, which is really impressive. Slime Heroes debuted in the Guerrilla Collective back in the days, looking better than ever, and shows that Pancake Games are making some flapjack moves, whatever that means. Making games is challenging, and these guys are killing it. So salute to all the developers for entertaining us and shooting for the stars. Speaking of entertaining, you guys, we are jumping back into
Pancake made a game. Would that be an AI game?
Grab bag. This is our final one, so grab your picture-taking equipment, your phones, snap a picture of the QR code on the screen for an opportunity to grab some keys. Our final key game drop. Check it.
Shake the keys.
Check it.
Check it.
Gone.
Gone.
For our final segment, we want to introduce you to the world of Metroidvanias, roguelite-like, and arcade-style games from some fantastic studios. Let's push some buttons, y'all.
Rise from the dead and claim back your throne, cursed king. Kunai with chain. Is it you, sir? Wield the chains that imprisoned you. Discover hidden areas and reclaim your kingdom, my lord. Upgrade the Cursed King to unleash your full potential. very Castlevania, but I'm here for it. Banish colossal demons from your lands. Which, that's a porcupine. Oh. Never mind. Beyond the ice palace. Aye. That looks cool. Got a seal. Oh, Mutt, what can I do for you? Alas, my poor head shroomies. Moving with ya. Archaeology! Renane. Oh! I might be thinking of something else. I think we've heard of that game before. Music Bang. That might be the game. I might be misremembering. That might be the game that and maybe it's just the title of the game that's making me think this. I think that might be the game that that Insane in the Rain did the music for. I know he did it for Breeze in the Clouds, but it might be that game as well, and that's why it was so jazzy. Immortal Hunters. Hello? Wendy? I just said the title of that game. What was it? Oh, it was Immortal Hunters. Pinball game? Pinball dungeon crawler? It's a pinball clone! It's a pinball clone! Oh. Pinball Spire. My bad. Huh. Now that was a good trailer. Now that was a good trailer. Storm Edge. Oh, the same song. Okay. I want to spread these out a little bit. Two. Evolve. Oh, there's like different trees that you can evolve into. Trailer bit clone? Yeah, they really copied each other's bits. That's crazy. I mean, like, it's a very common song, but, like, they should have, that's kind of on Guerrilla Collective. They should have spread out those trailers more. Hello? I'm buying this. Playing this. I don't even need to see more. I'm buying this and I'm playing it. I don't need to see anything. This is an immediate purchase for me. This is a day one game for me. Developers, if you're hearing me, work with me. I love your game. I don't even need to look at the rest of it. I love your game. I love it so much. Let me work with you. Please. This game looks so good. That looks so good. That felt weird saying that right then. That felt weird. I don't know. The thing that you must do is fearful. That one felt less weird. Somber Echoes.
Yes, that is our show, everyone. There's so many great games and creative visions. Thanks for watching and supporting the games,
Thanks for making, Justin.
The culture of game development and gaming. We want to give a big shout out to our sponsors for helping to make this thing happen. The Xi Foundation, Raw Fury, Fully Illustrated, New Blood, Indie.io, Goblins, and Stray Fawn. Shout out to our broadcasting partners, Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, and Steam, for supporting the showcase and the developers on the stream itself. Big ups to the developers who participated and contributed their games and resources to make this thing happen. Wishlist their games everywhere: Steam, Epic, Game Store, Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, and anywhere else you can grab them. It means a lot. After this show, we will pass the mic to our friends who will reveal more secrets at the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights show. This show will feature fantastic new game announcements from Assemble Entertainment, Top Hat Studios, and Joystick Ventures. If you're near LA tomorrow, we will be draped up and dripped out with over 50 games on the rooftop of the Grammy Museum in LA live. For more info, visit our website at MediaIndieExchange.com. And next Wednesday, tune in starting at 10 a.m. Pacific for the Dames for Games Black Voices in Gaming and Stream.
I have to write those down.
Showcase. It's going.
I didn't know that those were happening.
We have more info about the Dope Indie Game Awards, the Digis, super soon, so keep a lookout for that.
Okay.
And our official charity partner for this stream is Experience Studios. You can help professional game developers make games and network through the industry by donating through the XP Tiltify page using the QR code. For more information about us and the game showcased here, check out the event page at MediaIndieExchange.com and check us out at Twitter or X at Guerrilla Collect and at Indie Exchange, and everywhere else at Guerrilla Collective and Media Indie Exchange. Make sure to subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube channels and grab some merch from our website at MediaIndieExchange.com. Thank you to our team for making this whole thing possible. Abe, Travis, Joel, Mike, Fully Illustrated, Code 32, Nat, Matt, Timmy, Joel, Big Bite, Mary Kish, and you guys and girls for tuning in. You all are awesome. Again, my name is Justin Woodward, co-founder.
Thank you for the show, Justin.
Media Indie Exchange. And
Thank
I
you.
will see you really, really soon.
Your show has improved a lot over the years. I've liked watching it a lot. Thank you. Bye, Justin. Bye, Justin. Maybe pressed all of the buttons I just pressed. Okay. Well, we got 2 minutes. We gotta go. We got 2 minutes before the next show starts. thank you for watching if you're watching the VODs. And also the stream, I guess. Thank you all for watching. In that show, we got 74 video games. We got Reckless, Yuka Replay League, Deathbound, Vulgar 2, The Viking, Nice and Tight Spaces, Neon Blood, SteamWorld Heist 2, Kyborg, also a prologue in August, Disco Samurai, Night Dive, Killing Time Resurrected, Tomba, Project Tides, Airborne Empire, Ascendant.com, Primal Planet, Project Haven, Vinyl Knight, with a K, Ninja Slayer, Light Odyssey, Fallen Aces, Evil v Evil, or maybe just Evil, I don't know. Anton Blast, Wizard of Legend 2, Clock Tower Rewind, Post Trauma, Five Nights at Freddy's, but with a subtitle, I don't know what it is. Hollow Body, Demon School, Project Z Beyond Order, The Transylvania Adventure of Simon Quest, Urban Myth Dissolution Center, Cozy Dungeons, Double Shake, The Land of the Something, I don't know what it was. Creatures of Ava, Egging On, Motor Slice, The Secrets of Crystal Mountain, Little Problems, Day of the Shell, Cataclysm, Grit and Valor, Krieg's Front, Star Miner, Chocolate Factory, Rebots, Monterona, Beloved Rapture, Dungeon Crawler, a game that we will be playing on the channel in days. WILD Tactics. Games with Planes, I almost choked. Bittersweet Birthday, Escape the Ever After, Aethermancy, Echo Generation, Sky Ocean's Wings for Hire, Slime Heroes, Deadlink, Elsie, Grifford Academy, Bloodless, Toxic Crusaders, Devolated, Iron Meat, Beyond the Ice Palace 2, Renane, Immortal Hunters, Pinball Spire, Chainstaff, Storm Edge, Munch, Constance, and Somber Echoes. Sorry if I missed any games in there. I tried my best. Oh, and we did it in the time. We did it in time. I'm gonna go back to the beginning now, so we still have music. Overall, honestly, I've watched every single one of the Guerrilla collectives up till now. I've watched all of them. I think that was their best show yet, and that's good. I feel as though, I can't remember what year it was, but there was one year where it was like worse than the prior, and I feel like they've corrected that. Out of all of the shows, I think that this one was the best one. I really liked this one. This one was really good. Quite a few games in there for me, but even more than that, the pacing was good, the style was good. Other than the editing error that I feel happened with Chainstaff and Munch, I feel like those could have been separated more since they used a same really free music. But all the same, I think that show overall was their best yet. And it's been really, really cool to watch the Guerrilla Collective grow into a showcase that is so special and unique compared to the other Summer Game Fest shows, or even more so than that, to make that more specific. So much different and in some ways better than the other indie showcases at this time. Because there are other indie showcases that are great. I'm not singling out the show and being like, oh, it's better than all of these. That's kind of shitty to do. But like, it is up there. Like every year consistently, the Guerrilla Collective is like the top 3 best shows. And I feel as though that was more so this year. The other indie showcases have a lot of competition to be able to beat this one out. But even more so, it's not really about that. It's not really about the quality of the showcase. It's about the quality of the games. And while it feels as though the AAA game development this year is starting to take a bit of a backseat, it's starting to die down a little bit. I feel as though compared to the last couple years, this year and maybe next as well, are a little bit slower and calmer when it comes to AAA game releases. And it's really cool to see the indie games continue to constantly pick up the slack and innovate in creative ways, and putting out games that, while they might not be for me, are still extremely unique and innovative and are certainly for someone. And these showcases do a good job of representing them and showing them and getting them in front of eyes. That is kind of the reason why we watch these indie showcases, by the way, Chad. While big news places are only focusing on the big shows like Summer Game Fest itself or the Ubisoft Forward, we're watching all of these indie shows because indie games deserve just as much, if not more, attention and marketing than those of these big studios. That's why we do. So all the same, for me, for this showcase, I would give this showcase, honestly, a 9 out of 10. This showcase was really good. They did a really good job this year. And I look forward to seeing more next year or in between. Sometimes they do a middle of the year. For those of you watching the VOD, hope you got a bingo. Let me know in the Discord. I love you. Mwah!